And I told you, every one of you need to keep your notebook and pencil. All right, at the end of the class, I will ask you to on your camera and show me what you have done. All right. And I said that I'm going to take it on the board. All right. So now, yes, every one of you are having a okay, every one of you are having notebook, isn't it? Yes, ready with your pencil? All right. So now I will be asking you, take your pencil, eraser, notebook, and write down first. Yes, good morning, Sairam. Write down first cycle revision, write today's date. Okay, I'm giving you the pattern. Please write it quickly. We have only just half an hour. All right. Write down synonyms. Okay. Finish writing down synonyms. Now, what I want you to do in the paper, I want you to write your first cycle test. Okay, first cycle test, because last year you did it in Google Forms, isn't it? You did not do any writing practice. So, and then second standard you all did in a paper. That was school time. All right, now you all have to write it in the paper, take a photo, change it into PDF, and then upload it in the Google Forms. Yes. So what I want you to do is, you have a notebook, right? A test notebook. So you write there first cycle revision, write today's date. The right hand side corner, you will write your name. Okay. Don't forget to write your name in the paper and your grade. All right. Grade. The date here, the center first cycle revision. Yes. What subject? English. Yes. And then you start. All right. It's a rule notebook only. So you're having, you write down A, synonyms, and the number should be correct. Okay. The question number should be correct when you write it down. Very good, Shuhil Shivam. Very good. Good. Following my instructions. 1. All right. Now, the first one is generous. Generous. What is the answer for generous? Shahina Tabassum, can you look at the board? Are you
willing to
down?
give more?
Okay, write down the rough note. Yeah, Pratiksha, good. Writing down, Sandria? Writing it down? All right. So generous, willing to give more. Yes, willing to give more. Please mute your audio. Willing to give more, right? Second one, willing to give more. Yes, thank you, Siti. Next one, express, convey in words or gesture. Express, convey in words or gesture. All the meanings you have to learn. Convey in words or gesture.
Convey in words or gesture.
Please mute. Sir, please mute them, sir. They need to only concentrate and write. Mute them, sir. Mute everybody, sir. All right. Convey in words or gesture. All right. The third one, honor, respect. Honor, respect. Okay. Fourth one. Fifth one, realized, becoming, fully aware of. Becoming fully aware of. All right. Becoming fully aware of. Fortune, wealth. Fortune, wealth. Fortune, wealth. All right. Okay. Now, what's the next meaning? Disown. Refuse to maintain connection with. All right. Disown, refuse to maintain connection with. Have you all taken this down? All right. The next one is, now you have to leave, you're having ruled only, no? Leave a line. Okay, leave a line, do neat work. I want you to do neat work. Okay, after this, you write B, antonyms. Okay, antonyms. And after this, the number will follow up to 6. Write down the correct number. Understood? Write down the correct number. So in the poem, you're not having any opposites. You're having only memory poem. Okay. All right. So what is the opposite for cruel? Cruel, merciful. 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 Cruel, merciful. Disown, acknowledge. Disown, acknowledge. 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 Okay. Disown, acknowledge. Fortune, misfortune. Fortune, misfortune. Shall I write it here? I don't have place. Fortune, misfortune. So in the paper, you don't write like this. Okay, you write it down. Now, shall I rub this now? So this is A, synonyms, B, antonyms. I'll just erase this and we will continue with 8. All right. All right. So 8 is 8, fortune, misfortune. Okay. 9th one, hope, despair. DESPAIR, despair. Now, children, I would like you to do very sincere work. Okay. As soon as you receive the paper, you have already studied this. A lot of revision has been given from last week. Okay. Friday, then yesterday I've given you revision. Today also I'm giving you revision. Today, totally we are going to focus on grammar. Okay. And I'm just giving you the pattern where, and I'm giving you some instructions where you need to do neat work in the paper and use a dark pencil. All right. Do sincere work. Even if you don't know the answer also, it's okay. All right, do sincere work. Okay, the 10th one is defeat, victory. Defeat, victory. See that you write the correct spellings because half mark will go. Okay, it's say for this, it's 1 mark. And if you don't write O, I'll mark it wrong there. Understood? You, Nisha, you are having all the synonyms. I'm just giving you the pattern, Nisha. Okay. Defeat, victory. The 11th one, forgive, excuse. Forgive, accuse. Pain, comfort. Pain, comfort. See that you write down correct numbering. Okay. Say, for example, only 5 opposites are given, right? So I stop here, the numbering goes on. See that you write correct numbering. Understood? Okay. So this is the pattern. So we have completed. Next we move on to C. All right. C. So A is synonyms, B is antonyms, and C. Now write down C. I won't have place to complete that, so I just erase this. Okay, write down C. Finish writing down. The last 5 minutes, I will ask everyone to show their notebooks. Okay? Choose a suitable homophone choose a suitable homophone and fill in the blanks. You know what are homophones, isn't it? Okay, and fill in the blanks. Okay. Choose a suitable homophone and fill in the blanks. You know what are homophones, isn't it? Right? Words having the same sound but different meaning. All right. So I'll give you 2 sentences. These 2 sentences will not be for the cycle test. All right. You have learned homophones from 2nd standard. So you are well aware of homophones. So any sentence given to you, you need to use it in an appropriate way. Use the correct homophone for it. Okay. So we will continue. Say, for example, I've given you 5 synonyms, 5 antonyms, and then that becomes 10. So I continue with the question number 11. Okay. Yes. Ready? Suhil Shivam writing. Yeah. Okay. The doctor, Prescribed, the doctor prescribed some medicines. The doctor prescribed some medicines, so that the wound will heal fast. The doctor prescribed some medicines so that the wound would heal fast. Okay, so heal, H-E-A-L and H-E-E-L. Do you understand what's this? Heal is it will get recovered soon. Okay, heal fast. So the doctor prescribed some medicines so that the wound will heal fast. And I don't want anyone to give tick answers, or I want you to write it down. Write this and write this down so that when you go to higher classes, you will know what you need to do. Okay, so heel, and this heel is your leg part. Understood? So this is the correct answer. You will write this down, heal fast. So this is a homophone, right? Words having the same sound with different meaning. You need to use it appropriately for the correct sentence. Understood? Okay. And then the 12th one. Okay. This dash, David is flying to Australia. This week, David is flying to Australia. Children, please mute yourselves. You're disturbing the class. Mute yourselves. Sir, mute them, sir. Flying to Australia. Okay. So, this week, David is flying to Australia. Are you taking it down? Now, what is the homophone? What is the homophone? W-E-A-K and W-E-E-K. So, W-E-E-K is days of the week. Okay, right? And W-E-A-K is you're feeling very weak and helpless, no strength at all. Understood? So, which week you will use? This week. This week, David is flying to Australia. You can't use this week. That's what I said. You need to use the correct homophone for the correct sentence. Understood? Okay, so hope you have taken this down. All right, so next we move on to D. Finish taking this down. Wound 2 times. Okay. Thank you. All right, shall I erase this now? Shall I erase this? Shall I erase this? Yes, all right. So from quote from memory, you don't need to do the numbering there. All right. D, quote from memory. Quote from memory. Fourth standard children, everything will be new for you because second standard you have written in worksheet form, right? So now everything is new for you. So I'm just giving you the pattern. Understood? Okay, so quote from memory. So you're having only one poem. Understood? So from, it will be given in the question paper, from. Now remember, you're having two stanzas. You have to study both the stanzas. Okay. Now, for example, if I give you, there was, now there was. If I give you, there was, and two, there was mommy and daddy, two little boys and girls. Okay. Every night they would gather in the living room and they would twirl. So would twirl, it would be given like this. Understood? All right. So what you need to do, you have to start. Please, children, start with a capital letter. And whatever is given in your course book, please attend that. Okay. Many children are not starting with a capital letter. Please write neatly. You already know this poem. Understood? There was mommy and daddy, two little boys and girls. So starting with two little boys and girls. This is just for example, okay? But both the stanzas you need to study. Every night they would gather in the living room and twirl. Every night they would gather in the living room. In the living room, they would twirl. Okay, they would twirl. So this is the way you need to write it neatly. Understood? So both the stanzas you need to learn. I'm just giving you an example from two where you need to write this. Understood? Do neat work. Okay. And after you finish C, you need to leave a line, do D. Understood? And then after you finish D, leave a line and do E. Understood? 12. Yes, TWIRL, 12. Yeah, Sarah. All right. So now I'll erase this. Yeah. So after D, E, E. All right. So first what you're having? A, synonyms. B, antonyms. C, homophones. D, quote from memory. E, explain with reference to context. This is ERC. Understood? ERC. Okay. Now say, for example, I've given you synonyms 5, antonyms 5, and homophones 5. And then we continue with the 16, 17. Just for example, I'm giving you. So you need to continue with the 18. Okay. 18. Understood? Yes, she has a doubt. Nesma. Okay, Drina, if you don't have camera, it's fine. Now you just write it down. Nesma, you're having a doubt. Any doubts? Any doubts, children? Okay. All right. Now, ERC, explain with reference to context. Understood? So now I'll give you an example. Okay. So I'll give you an example. Yes, Father, I am. I am. Yes, Father, I am. I am. Okay. Now, this sentence will be given in the question paper, and the answer you need to write. Who said these words and to whom is the question? Cordelia. Cordelia said these words to. Cordelia said these words to her father, King Lear. Okay. Now, this is just for example. What kind of listener said earlier? The listener said not to laugh at him as he was being foolish. So, if this question is given, you need to write the answer. And then, from where are these lines taken? Say from, for example, I give you 19. From where are these lines taken? From which lesson? From where are these lines taken from? These lines are taken from the lesson. Okay, these lines are taken from the lesson. A daughter's love. Okay. Please mute yourselves. Lesson, a daughter's love. So this is the way you will write it. Okay. Understood? Then, if poems ERC is given, and if I ask you which is the poem there, you need to write once upon a time. Who is the poet there? You need to write. Okay. Jacqueline Shore is the poet. Yes, we have to write the question only. Heading. Yeah. Yes. How I'm giving it on the board, you have to do it like that. Understood? That's what I'm taking so much of effort to do so. All right. Because still we need to do grammar. All right. I'll just erase this and I'll go on to the next one. F. So I'll give F here. All right. So then we have answer the following. Okay. Answer the following. Okay. So we have stopped with 18. Whatever number is given there, you need to continue. All right. Now, for example, what test, Taniksha, you mean next week? Yes, answers only 20. Okay, 20. This is just an example only for you to follow it correctly. If the question paper, write it according to the number wise. Understood? Any doubts? All right. All right. Now I'll just give you, for example, what did the family do every night? What did the family do every night? What? Question number 20. What did the family do every night? Okay. What did the family do every night? Every night, the family would, every night, the family, you have to write it correctly. Don't miss out any words. Every night, the family would gather in the living room and twirl. Okay. So this is the way you'll write. Then 21, you'll have another question. Then 22, you'll have another question. Write down the question number correctly and write down the answer for it. Understood? Clear? Everyone clear? Any doubts? Okay. So any doubts? No doubts? All right. So this is the way you will do it. Okay, I'm giving you a full layout of your question paper pattern, how you have to do it. Do it very neatly, do it with a dark pencil. All right. Then 22 we have completed, and then we move on to grammar part. All right, so E, F, G, okay, grammar. Okay, now they are asking you to underline the proper noun and common noun. Underline the proper noun and common noun. You need to underline the proper noun and common noun. You need to underline that and you need to specify what type of noun it is. Understood? Now, for example, I'll give you 24. Okay, Richard's birthday falls in July. So we all know that proper nouns, names of persons, days of the week, months of the year are all proper nouns. We finished underlining now. So what are we going to do now? You have to do it like this. Richard, proper noun. Okay. July, proper noun. Okay. Now, 25th one. The Amazon is the largest river that flows through South America. Now these sentences will not come for your cycle test. You need to understand and do any sentence given to you. So the Amazon river, we finished underlining now. South America. Now we know the Amazon is the name of a river. So the Amazon is proper noun. Okay, for this you get 1 mark. For this, 1 mark. All right, river, common noun. River, common noun. South America, proper noun. We finish underlining now. We are taking down and writing it down clearly. Okay. South America, proper noun. Clear with this? Yes? Very clear, Shahina Tabassum? Are you writing it down? All right. So I'll erase this. So we finished with proper nouns and common nouns. Now we'll move on to the next numbering. 26. Underline the collective nouns. Underline the collective nouns. Okay. Underline the collective nouns. This is H. Okay. That is G. H. Underline the collective nouns. So we'll do with 24. Okay, we took a pack of cards. We took a pack of cards to play games. Okay, so which is the collective noun there? Pack. Okay, pack of cards. Okay, you need to underline that. If they are asking you to underline, underline. Then 25. Write down the sentence and underline it. Okay. And then we move on to subject and predicate, where we come to the end of our grammar part. Subject and predicate. So if they are asking you to circle the subject and underline the predicate, circle the subject and underline the predicate. Circle the subject and underline the predicate. So I'll just give you 2 sentences and then we will wind up the class. Circle the subject and underline the predicate. So say, for example, 26 we are in, and now I'll give you 2 sentences. Karen drove her bicycle to the park. Karen drove her bicycle to the park. So yesterday in my PPT presentation, what did I tell you? The subject what? It tells us, you know what are subjects, isn't it? I, you, he, she. Yes. And now we are using Karen is the subject. So what they are asking you to do now? Circle the subject. Okay. Underline the predicate. This is the way you need to do. Understood? Who's this? Johan Nichols. You need to learn the poem. You need to do your test sincerely, Johan. Okay. And one more sentence I will stop with here. That's all. Okay. Do the correct numbering. Do the correct numbering. All right. The next one is the moon shines at night. The moon shines at night. Okay. These sentences will not be given for you. Even in the PPT presentation also, these sentences will not be given to you. Different sentences. Use the concept and do it correctly. All right. Next. So what is the subject? The moon shines at night is the predicate. That's it. All right. So time is up.